Now to breaking news in a story you'll only see on CBS 17. Brand new allegations against the accused Hedigham mass shooter.
Yeah, a 53-page lawsuit filed just about an hour ago, within the last hour, shows that residents in the Raleigh neighborhood, Hedigham, complained about then 15-year-old Austin Thompson before he allegedly shot and killed 5 people in that neighborhood and injured 2 others. That was nearly 2 years ago. CBS 17's Dina Harley is digging deeper tonight into this lawsuit and the security company in the neighborhood that day.
A day of horror in Hedigham. 5 people killed, 2 others wounded in the worst mass shooting ever in Raleigh. Now, less than 2 weeks before the 2-year anniversary, a new lawsuit is painting a new picture of what happened that day. Most notably, the lawsuit claims the Hedigham neighborhood HOA, accused shooter Austin Thompson's parents, and a private police force in the neighborhood that day knew Austin was a threat to the neighborhood and had a history of, quote, antisocial, racist, aggressive, and violent comments and behaviors. The lawsuit is on behalf of the state's 4 people killed on October 13th of 2022, Susan Carnatz, Nicole Connors, Mary Marshall, and Gabriel Torres, and 2 others injured, Lynn Gardner and Raleigh police officer Casey Clark. The 5th person killed that day was James Thompson, Austin's brother. The lawsuit names Austin Thompson and his parents, Alan and Elise Thompson, as well as that private law enforcement group hired in the neighborhood, Capitol Special Police.
He has authorized me to tender a plea of guilty.
Just last week, Alan Thompson pleaded guilty to keeping an unlocked gun on his nightstand with ammunition. It's a gun investigators say Austin used in his spree. Alan's attorneys say he had no idea his son could be violent.
Austin had no history of mental illness. There was no prior diagnosis at all.
But the lawsuit says Alan and others did know. It includes several instances of neighbors reporting Austin to the HOA, including at least 2 instances of Austin using racial slurs and neighbors reporting him as, quote, aggressive, creepy, and off. One neighbor said just days before the shooting, they saw Austin carrying a backpack full of supplies and reported his behavior as suspicious. That neighbor then said the path Austin took that day was the same path he took the day of the shootings. The lawsuit claims Austin also had previous run-ins with one victim, Nicole Connors, who had complained about him. She was shot 34 times, more than the total number of all shots fired at other victims. The lawsuit focuses heavily on Capitol Special Police and the owner, Roy G. Taylor. They're a private law enforcement group advertising themselves as having the same tools and authority as police, including weapons and patrol cars. The HOA hired them to work in Hedigham, and they had an employee there on the day of the shooting. The lawsuit claims Capitol Special Police did nothing to intervene after receiving calls about the gunfire and didn't even send out a warning or alert to neighbors. It says they made no attempt to find or stop Austin during the spree and could not give Raleigh police officers any location or suspect information that day.
The lawsuit also says both Alan and Austin talked about their arsenal of weapons and wanting to get even more weapons into their home. Austin is set to go to trial in September of 2025. Dina Harley, CBS 17 News.